Hello, Aries. Welcome back to Unicorn Funland. I go by the name of MikaelaAndromeda. I'm an interpreter of energies, and if these messages resonate with you, you can like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you want to book a personal reading, you can email me at highpriestessmikaela@gmail.com. Just be aware that I strictly go by the energy, and if I don't feel like your energy resonates, then I might not be able to do a reading for you. But if we click, if we're an energetic match, then I'll get back to you and tell you how we can move forward for you to get your reading. Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, my handle is Pinkie Pie Sugar Pop. You can come join the Totally Humble Initiate Saints. All this information should be right down below in the description. And also, if you're new here, I used to do Wednesday Night Live, free live readings every Wednesday, but now it's only going to be one Wednesday out of the month. And that new time is going to be at 8 p.m. Central Time in the U.S. I think that's it. Oh yeah, check the community tab and vote in the poll that I have up, the most recent poll that I have up, because I want to know what other day you guys want me to go live for $5 readings, because I go live usually on Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time, but I wanted to add another day to the week so that everybody could come through if you can't come through on Fridays. Okay. Let's get into it. Aries, 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 Aries. I'm just feeling the energy is high for you today. I don't know why the energy is high. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why that came up. But the energy is just feeling very high today. I've got 3 of Wands coming out for you guys. 3 of Wands. So they're oh wow, a couple other 3s, one other 3. Got the Empress and the Hanged Man. That's another 3. 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3, 3, 3. Who here has the synchronicity? 3, 3, 3. I'm looking around for more of them. I don't see any more. Okay. So Aries, you're setting a lot of groundwork. You have been setting a lot of groundwork. For the past couple of months, I'm seeing since March, some of you started setting down this groundwork in May. I'm seeing May 2017. So it's been like a couple of years. Some of you, a couple of years, you've been like really grinding on a certain idea that you have, or in a specific direction pertaining to your career, and also pertaining to career opportunities. I'm seeing that. Oh my goodness, my eyeball is itching. I'm seeing you guys doing a lot of networking over the past couple of years, and it's looking like that networking is about to pay off. There's quite a few other signs who have had networking about to pay off. I think Leo was one. I think Libra was one, also Virgo. So if any of those signs resonate with you, or if that's like your moon or your rising or something like that, you go cross watch and check that out. Or if you have those signs in your life, go and talk to those people, hang out with them, have some kind of conversation with them, because it's looking like networking is a big energy for this month for some reason. Okay. It's looking like networking is going to bring something in. It's going to bring something to completion. I keep seeing work opportunities, career opportunities. So whatever is coming in, it could possibly be a new job. It could possibly be, I'm seeing a new work affair. I'm seeing a new job assessment, like somebody being assessed for their like a performance assessment or something like that, or some kind of review that's coming in. But it's looking like if you are up for some kind of review that and this is a general reading, so just take it how it resonates, but it's looking like for the collective general energy, that whatever review or assessment you have, it's looking like you'll do perfectly fine on it, especially if you know that you've been doing your job. You know that you've been doing what you need to do at work. But this is also like excuse me, grounding something in your job. I'm seeing somebody setting down roots, either in a new job or setting down roots in a job that you've had for a couple of years. And maybe that's why we're seeing May 2017. But this job, either that you've had for a while or that you just love so much and you're very happy there, it's looking like that's going to start grounding a lot this month. I'm seeing somebody taking on more responsibility, taking on more important tasks, and not like being thrown these tasks like, hey, take care of this grunt work, but more like, hey, Becky, you're doing great. How do you feel about a little more responsibility? Sure. So expect something like that. Expect some kind of boost up at work, Aries, because it's looking like the morale at work has risen since you've been there. And it's also looking like the people who are in charge of you, like your higher ups, it's looking like they really like you, and like they're interested in you, and like they want to keep you on. They want to keep you around for as long as they can, Aries, according to your performance right now. You seem very reliable. This is great, Aries. You seem very reliable. You seem sustainable, and this is the energy of your coworkers and your higher ups. A lot of this energy is coming from your higher ups. So if you're happy at your job, Aries, kudos. And it's feeling like there's a few of you, a nice little handful of you, who aren't super happy at your job. So the energy for you, if you're not happy at your job, it's feeling like you either might need to boost yourself up. You might need to find something you like about your job, find a way to enjoy your job. And for some of you, it might just be time to switch jobs. But for the majority of you, it's feeling like the people that you work with, they really, really like Aries. Like, so Aries is super cool. Aries, Aries got more work done than Sue did. And Sue's been in this position for 10 years, and Aries only been here for a year. So a lot of you, general reading, a lot of you are looking really good at work. Okay. So something that is blocking you, because for some reason, and we're going to find out, the Empress came in upside down. It's looking like that some of you, there's a couple messages coming through. Some of you are feeling a lack of creativity in your job, even if your higher ups are like, yeah, I love you, Aries. Some of you are feeling a lack of creativity. You're feeling like you're not quite reaching the goal that you want to reach. Some of you are feeling like you're not growing as much as you want to grow. I think I said something like this just a minute ago. If you feel like this, if you're feeling like this in your job, there's some kind of boost up you need to do for Aries. Even if it is going into your boss's office and like, hey, so I really feel like I could use a little more responsibility. I really feel like I'm a little overqualified to do this kind of work. Is there anything else that I can do? Is there an extra project I can work on the side? Is there, go to your HR. Is there, hey, HR, is there any job openings that match this kind of criteria, that I can internally apply for? Okay. You're hard at work this month, Aries. That's what it's feeling like. There's a couple of you asking about these love relationships. I'm not seeing that very much accentuated for you this month. If it comes up, it comes up. But this Empress, which is the only Empress that came in upside down currently, she is calling you to set down some root to grow, because you can't grow when you're on your head. You can't grow when things feel like upside down, when you don't feel comfortable. So find a way to comfort yourself at work. And if you have to leave, you have to leave, 2 weeks notice, whatever. But I'm really not feeling that hugely for you guys. Maybe for a couple of you guys, but I'm not feeling like quitting and moving on. I'm not feeling that for a lot of you. Okay. So you do got the Hangman, which is another 3 again. That's 12. And it's feeling like there may be some period of stagnancy this month. Okay. And it might come from, I don't feel creative, or I don't feel, even if you don't feel like you're like super creative, I don't feel like I'm getting my money's worth, or I don't feel like I'm giving 1,000%, which I want to give to this job. For some of you, I'm hearing, I don't feel like I'm giving 1,000% to this person. That's particular for a love situation. Those of you who are in relationships, like some of you may not feel like you're giving your all, and so there's some kind of pause, some kind of stagnancy, and after the stagnancy, I'm just seeing, I was drawn to this little halo around his head. If I can get that clear for you, this halo around his head, that's basically the sun shining behind him. It's feeling like there's some, like you want something enlightening. You want like a light bulb moment. It's feeling like possibly for some of you, possibly you might get that this month. Let's see what else comes out. So the moon is flipped over here. The moon is flipped over. And these cards are very comparable because you see the sun behind his head. So after all of this stagnation, after this little bit of waiting period, waiting it out, contemplating, doing a little bit of brainstorming, doing a little bit of internal work, and this for you, Aries, it's internal while active. So while doing this work, or after doing this work, there comes some enlightening moment. After going through the valley of the shadow of death, after dealing with your shadows and dealing with the moon energy, what's right behind it? The sun. The sun is going to come out. The sun will come out tomorrow. Okay, bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there will be sun. Okay, I just had to go all Annie on you, but this is what it's feeling like. You've got some contemplation to do. It's feeling like, Aries, for the most part, you know where you want to go. Like, you know what you want to do with your future. You've got a lot of things planned out for yourself. You got you're hitting your goals on the nose. Kudos, Aries. I'm seeing somebody with a list of things to do, a bucket list even. I'm seeing somebody with a very organized schedule, like a life plan, 5-year plan, 10-year plan, 20-year plan, all the way up to retirement. And it's looking like at this point, you're hitting that stuff on the nose for the majority of you. Okay, there's a few of you who are feeling like you're not hitting your goals, and that's because the universe is trying to send you in another direction. The energy is trying to point you in another direction. That's why it seems like, man, I keep trying this, but it's not working. If it's not working, try something new. Okay. And that's where your contemplation comes in. Those of you who don't feel like you're hitting your goals, that's where your contemplation goes in. What can I do new? What new can I do? What can I do to get a different result? Okay. And so you guys might have to deal with some shadows. You might have to deal with something from the past, like, I don't want to work in this kind of environment because of that thing that happened to me in the past. These issues are probably going to come up this month. Whatever has happened, I think there's a Mercury retrograde coming, y'all. I keep feeling like it. I haven't looked it up yet, but if there is a retrograde coming, starting in July or something, even if it's a shadow phase, it might be. Please look it up and let me know, or I'll look it up eventually. But it's looking like there's going to be some reevaluating that you need to do. So whatever dark night of the soul you go through, please, Aries, don't. Is you already know what I'm going to say if you've been here before. The dark night of the soul is just to teach you. It's just to learn. It's just for you to see your shadows and for you to see your triggers and for you to grow from them. Okay. So whatever shadows come up this month, just remember that it's teaching you something and that all you have to do is get through it and learn from it and not wallow in it. It's feeling like there's another here. Okay. Okay. So for some of you, justice served. For some of you, justice served. But for others of you, there's a breakthrough that's coming through. Ooh, wow. So there's a breakthrough that's coming through for because of this dark night of the soul. but it may not feel like a breakthrough. It may feel like things are literally upside down. It may feel like it's feeling like some kind of message that comes to you, and it seems like it's bad news, but that's where you're being pointed. That's you being pointed in the right direction, even if it is you're fired. That's a breakthrough for you. For some of you, for those of you who are feeling like you're not where you're supposed to be, this is going to seem like your world turns upside down in a negative way, but this is only for your world to turn upside down, for justice to be served. That's the symbol that I'm feeling. And then this one on top is what I'm feeling as well. There it is, the star. Rest and replenishment. You guys have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. You only have 1 minor arcana in this 3 of wands. Okay, so with the star is all about rest and replenishment. So Aries, whatever negative justice is served this month, whatever negative breakthrough you have, and I say negative because it's not really negative, because it's just pointing you in the direction that you want to be. It's pointing you towards your dreams. It's pointing you towards your purpose. It's pointing you towards, the lover that you want, whatever it is. But I feel like you guys are like really business, like business oriented. Like, okay, like those of you with husbands or wives are like, okay, yeah, I love you, whatever. Those of you who are single are just like, okay, if a man or a woman comes along, then they do, and all right, I'll deal with it. But I'm not super feeling like you guys are overly concerned with that. I do feel like you're concerned with getting to where you want to be, and being in a place where you can rest and not just lamp and be lazy, because the star, this is not the end. The tarot never really ends, but this is like kind of sort of in the center-ish, not really super in the center, but it's a break. It's a moment of rest and replenishment. I'm seeing a robin sitting here on my porch. Okay, so whatever robin symbolism, okay, puff your chest out and take a break. Take a break. Be brave enough to take a break when this comes in, when whatever balance comes in that seems imbalanced. Whenever that comes in, be brave enough and have the courage to take a break. Okay, I'm hearing and sing to yourself. Not necessarily la 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 la, but maybe that will help. But sing your praises. Wow, Aries, sing your own praises. If there's something that seems negative that happens this month, sing your praises, count your blessings, and remember how far you've come. This is how far you've come, star. Okay, I'm seeing this as you. I'm seeing this as you in this reading. Okay, 2, 4, 6 card, and that's the achievement. Wow, the achievement of unconditional love. So how you can unconditionally love yourself this month is by taking a break, taking stock, looking back at everywhere that you've been, possibly like connecting to the truth of who you are, connecting to the higher realms, connecting, deeper into your spirituality, and that's like a clear roadmap of where you've been and how far you've come, getting in touch with your spirituality, or whatever it is you believe in. You don't really have to believe in anything, but just look back at your life and see where you've come from. And if this is a Mercury retrograde coming up, this is going to be the perfect time for you all to do that. What do you say, Master Osho for the Aries, July 2019? One card, please. One card, please, for Master Osho. He's right here. Let's see what it is. Suppression. Excuse me. So there's a cycle ending. There's a cycle of hard work that is ending. And it's feeling like, where there's an ending, there's always a beginning, but it's feeling like this ending is like, I don't have to deal with this pressure anymore. I don't have to deal with the pressure of my spirit. I'm not chained down anymore. I'm not bogged down anymore. I do still have more to do. There is still more for me. And I mean, that's kind of the energy of the Ten of Wands, pretty much the energy of the Ten of Wands. Like this pressure has lifted in order for me to go somewhere else, in order for me to go in a new direction. And this is not necessarily you quitting your job or you leaving your job or you being fired. It's not necessarily that. This could be you in the workplace, happy in the workplace, and then a workload is lifted off of you and given to somebody else in order for you to do something else, in order for you to move up in position, promotion, in order for you to get a better position within the company. Aries, okay? So, yeah, like just I have to say this. Please don't be discouraged by any dark nights that come up at all. And I'm not saying just pretend that everything's okay, feel your pain, sit in your pain, whatever. We all have to sit in our pain at some point. You could wallow in it. You can choose, I guess you can choose to wallow in it, but you don't necessarily have to. For Aries spirit, Aries, July 2019, angels guidance, what do you have to say? What advice do you have for our Aries for July 2019? 1, 2, 3 cards of advice. This one right here, this one right here. Okay. Okay, and then the one on the bottom too. Wow, career transition. Career transition, Archangel Chamuel. A couple other signs have gotten this card. I feel like it was Virgo. Excuse me, Virgo, and also I think Leo got career transition. So if any of those signs resonate with you, do whatever it is that you're called to do to connect with those signs, even if it is in your chart. Okay, Archangel Chamuel, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. I'm seeing promotion for a lot of you. And promotion can look like a few different things. Promotion can look like, hey, you're at this position in the job. We want to move you up and give you a pay raise. Promotion can look like, hey, you're working at this job. You're going to get fired or laid off in order for you to be promoted to actually working on your side hustle and working on your passion. Some of you, okay? You have to take it the way it resonates, but there is some kind of promotion that will happen this month. Okay. I try not to make those definite statements, but when it's definite like that and I'm hearing it that way, feeling it in the energy, then it is. You will get some kind of promotion, even if the promotion looks like a demotion. Promotion, demotion, up, down. I mean, I'm all about being right here in the middle. It's not necessarily about up or down, positive or negative, because positive things that happen are for the higher good. Negative things that happen are for the higher good, because it's just, life is just a triangle. Okay, life is just a cycle. It's not about, okay, I'm happy now and I'm going to be happy forever. You already know that. Anyway, there's some kind of promotion that's happening, some kind of movement in your career that's happening this month. Okay, and it's a blessed Archangel Chamuel. Thank you. He's asking you to call on him. Archangel Chamuel is helping you to trigger is helping your life purpose to trigger a blessed career change. I'm just reading it off of here. Okay. So what else? Claircognizance. Archangel Uriel, pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. So you got to be listening to your hunches this month, Aries. Okay. It's like a lot of you intuitive Aries out there. This is a great month to listen to your hunches. Just listen to your hunches, even if they sound like that's possible, but that doesn't make logical sense to me. I don't know why I'm hearing like the Aries collective, like, okay. Like I've heard about fairies, but now my boss wants me to actually go catch a fairy, and I will get a promotion if I catch this fairy. Okay, I'm gonna go with my hunch. And the hunch is that this is legit. And so I'm going to go and try to catch that fairy. That's just a big, juicy, ridiculous metaphor. I always have to go to the left. But that's a big metaphor. But still, go with your hunches. Whatever you're feeling in your heart, or when you get tingles, whatever synchronicities you feel within your body, or whatever synchronicities you see. I'm seeing 2-2 right now, 2-2, and that's four stability. Okay, whatever synchronicities you see or synchronicities you feel, that's your claircognizance coming in. Rainbows are going to have a lot of emphasis for you this month. Okay, so here's what I love about this card. Okay, you're seeing it here, right? And it's here as well. Okay, so you can't really get away from claircognizance this month. Okay, that's a spark of creation. That's a spark of knowing, and that's a spark of knowing that you're heading in the right direction. Especially when you see, I'm telling you again, 333. Especially when you see those synchronicities, 222, 1111. When you see those kinds of synchronicities, I'm seeing double L's right now. I'm looking at my Tarot Illuminati box. If you're seeing double L's, I don't know, is L 50 in Roman numerals? Or 50 plus 50 is 100? Take it however it resonates. But like when you see these synchronicities, that is how you know that you're making the right decision and that you're on the right track, even if you are in the midst of all of this. If you're in the midst of the valley of the shadow of death, if you're in the midst of contemplating your next step, okay, go with your hunches this month. And to work your light, we got one card, the crumbling. What are you clinging to? Aries, there's something in your career that is going to change this month. Point blank period. I said it like 10 different ways. There's something in your career that's going to change this month. If you feel like you're hanging on to a thread and you're like, I don't know, man, like, and every single day you go into the job and it feels worse and worse and worse. Every single time you go to work on the project and it feels worse and worse and worse. That is the universe. That is the energy. That is your ancestors. That is your guidance. That is your inner guidance. That is your inner high priestess telling you something. You have to move forward. I'm not saying, again, it's not about quitting your job. Some of you, yeah, sure. But move forward. Whatever you're clinging to, it's old. It's an old tower. Whatever ideals, Aries, whatever logical ideas, whatever reasonable ideas you're holding on to, it's old. Oh gosh, yeah. Okay. It's this old tower and it's crumbling, and it's starting to crumble around you, and you see all of that lightning in those windows. Okay. The old business, the old work, the old boss, the old workplace, the old idea, the old position. Okay. And I'm feeling like some of you are like being promoted from junior executive president to vice president of the company. You know, I had to use that as a metaphor, yeah, as an analogy, as an example. Some of you are being promoted in that way, and you're like, oh no, I want to stay in my little tower because it's safe here. I know what's going on here. Like I'm not ready for a promotion, but you're clearly ready for a promotion. You're clearly ready to move into a new position. You're clearly ready to leave this crumbling tower so that you can make some more money, Aries. That's the money. You see that lush ass field? That's the money. That's the higher place. That's the business that you own that you need to be paying more attention to. Take it however it resonates, but that is what I have for you this month, Aries. Thank you for blessing me with your beautiful energy. Thank you for blessing me with all these threes and all these wonderful, amazing synchronicities. Shine bright like a diamond this month, because that's what's within you. Okay, I see all these sparks. Here's a spark here. Okay, here's a spark here. There's even a spark of light at the top of the crumbling. There's a spark here after the dark night. There's a spark here after you contemplate. Okay, so shine bright like a diamond, and just remember, I mean, I hate to sound so cheesy, but this is what I love about this song. You're beautiful like a diamond in the sky, no matter where you are, no matter where you find yourself this month, Aries. Okay? You're beautiful like a diamond in the sky, so shine just like that, even in the darkest night of the soul, okay? And allow that tower to fall. Allow it to fall. Anyway, if this message resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you, everybody who has liked, shared, and subscribed. Thank you for all your love. I love you guys so much. Comment down below if you feel the need to, if you just want to say hey, or if you're resonating with this reading. If you want to book a personal reading, you can email me at highpriestessmikaela@gmail.com. Just come to me if you really, really, really need a reading. Open up your energy to me so that I can really feel your need, and I will get back to you if I can feel that, if we're an energetic match for me to do a reading for you. Okay. Follow me on Instagram. The handle is Pinkie Pie Sugar Pop. Come join the Totally Humble Initiate Saints. If you want to get a free reading, click the notification bell below, because I go live one Wednesday out of the month. I used to do it every Wednesday, but I'm only doing it one Wednesday out of the month. So make sure you click the notification bell to see when I'm going live. I also go live either Sunday or Monday for weekly energies, and also Fridays for $5 readings. And I think I mentioned in the beginning to check the community tab to vote in the poll to see what other day you guys want me to go live for $5 readings, in case you can't make it on Friday. Okay. Aries, you can do it. You can do it this month. You got this. And you guys have been learning so much more about your inherent energy, about listening to your intuition and following your intuition. And that's something that you're not going to be able to get away from it this month. Okay? And even in the darkest night, shine bright like a diamond. All love and praise to the universe within me and without me. Spirit, continue to guide the Aries. Show them to shine bright. Show them to listen to their inherent gifts. Show them to listen to their intuition, and show them that whenever they're being redirected in a certain direction, that is the energy of the all that is moving them towards their highest good and their highest purpose here on this planet. I love you so very much, Aries. I think this was a really long reading. I don't even know. I didn't have my timer on. But thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys. Have a beautiful moment, and I'll see you around. Bye.